Jit Camp Bonfire Podcast, Ep.9. And today, I'm here from a brand new studio space setup, live from the BTMVLE Studio in the heart of St.Pete. And I got a very special guest with me. You've heard all his music. You've seen all his dope videos. He's kind of newer to the scene, but he's been here like a year plus now. So he's really been doing shit for the city. I'm here with the big homie, Dephree.
Hey, what up, Bryce?
Yo, what up, bro? Thanks for coming on the show, man. I really
good,
appreciate it, bro.
Man.
How you been living, dude?
I come with gifts.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
I come with gifts.
Hey, that Batman tee, man.
Made by our very own Moose in the Berg.
Made in-house by the man himself.
By the man himself, dude.
Hell yeah.
Moose is actually shooting a music video for me right now.
Oh, word.
Like,
live video.
Not like now, like this general time, but like this very moment, he's right there filming this music video.
Hang yeah. Thanks for the
Want me
shirt.
to hang this up?
Yeah, could you, bro? Thanks for the shirt.
Like on this teepee?
Yeah, you can. Or up there.
Up there. We could go up there.
Hell yeah. Thanks for the shirt, bro. I really appreciate it.
Bro, thanks for rocking me from day one, dude.
Oh, yeah, man. I remember the first article I actually wrote about you was that one, like, basically saying, like, oh, he's kind of new to the scene. He's kind of new in town, but he's still bringing that, like, West Coast flavor. He's still bringing that fun vibe to St. Pete. And I felt like St. Pete was really kind of missing that element in, like, the music shit.
Yo, I mean, I don't know. All I knew is that I was, like, new, you know? Yeah. I was, like, an outsider. And when you showed me some love on your blog, it made me feel welcome. And that like, was so much more meaningful than you'll, like, ever know, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
For real, dude. It's like, and like you, I mean, like, you kicked it off, bro. Like, you were one of the first people, but also, like, this place, dude. Like, BTMVLE and all the fools here, Cowboy and Moose and Jada, dude. And
Pollock's World, TJ, everybody.
The whole squad.
Slug Sounds.
The whole squad was just, like cool as fuck to me. And, this place almost feels like my home base, bro.
Oh, definitely, man.
You know,
that's like what we all try to keep. Like, we bring everybody in, and it feels like home, you know.
And that's cool, bro. It's special,
mm-hmm.
You know. So I just got much respect and gratitude for all y'all, man.
Hell yeah, bro. So you started out over in Cali. Is that where you're from, like, originally, or?
No, I'm from Midwest, like Ohio, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
And I, like, just dropped out of college and was like, yo, I just want to leave. I just want to go to the West Coast. I was fucking up. I was like, dude, I actually moved into my buddy's dorm, and I was just, like, stealing college kids' bicycles and, like, pawning them to, like, eat every day. And dude was like, and dude was like, just like, yo, dude, like, you gotta get out of here. And I'm like, all right, dude. And I just went to, I'm like, I'm going to LA, man. And I actually went to Orange County first. And, you know, I was like 20 years old. And yeah, dude, that was like the beginning of a whole journey, man.
Were you making music out in Ohio, or was it just like you didn't start doing that till you moved out there?
So I had started writing. Like, I had started writing songs, but I was like they were very bad at it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like anyone when they first start something.
Yeah.
But there was something cool about it, but it just made me feel good, and I just kept doing it. Like, I would just skip class and just, like, write songs, and then.
Hell yeah.
And then when I moved to LA, there was this, like, dude who lived under me. Fuck, I forget what his real name is, but his rap name was Smack Make. Which is, like, some super, like, Bay Area, you know?
Yeah,
he was from, like,
some hyphy shit.
Yeah, Smack Make. He was from NorCal. And he hooked me up with his big homie who, Stay Strapped. Now, Stay Strapped was, like,
heard of him.
He's like a rolling 40s Crip.
Oh, okay.
Right? But he's an older head, and nasty at rapping, like so nasty, like Dub C vibes. But he, and so he did my mixtape with me, and I think his banging days were behind him. He like moved to Orange County, and he did my mixtape with me, and I called it Radio Contraband, and which I still think is a fire ass name.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
And yeah, man, and it felt dope, man. I was like rapping on a bunch of like MF Doom beats.
Oh, bro, is it still available?
Dude,
I got rid of it.
Dude, I have probably have like a CD of it somewhere.
Oh man, I want to hear you over some MF Doom beats.
Yeah, man, because I was like an underground head when I started rhyming. Like I just had much respect for the craft and stuff like that. So I it was like Ninth Wonder beats and MF Doom beats, and maybe some like there was probably a couple Premier joints on there. Yeah, man, and but I just like I'm on to something. But what's cool, dude, is just like, and this is true in my life, like when you're just doing what you feel, like out of faith, kind of, because like it was scary for me to start rapping because I am from the suburbs, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I don't like everyone's just gonna make fun of me. Like, oh, you think you're a rapper now? Like, mm-hmm. But I just wanted to do it, and so I like found this other guy. He had a studio, and every step was like a level up, and God just like put people in my life to like bring me to the next level. And music was it was just like my hope, like my reason, because I had like drug problems, dude, mm-hmm. and it like kept me motivated, bro. Because I'm like, what do I do? Because I was kind of lost, but like making music kept me going,
Yeah, I could see that, man. So one of my favorite like earlier songs from you is that one. I don't remember the name, but I know on the cover of it you have like no shirt on and no pants, and in the beat it's like I don't know what the name of the song. Yeah, that shit. Yeah. Tell me about how that song came together.
That's how I know you're a real head, though, because all the real heads, that's like their favorite song. It's like OG. And it's funny about that song is like, okay, like a bunch of my videos, I went like super hard on the production.
You always do, even now, man. You got the hardest videos in the city.
But fuck college. We were just like, our video guy was gonna be in town, and me and my buddy Grant, shout out King Grant, he was like, yeah, man, I was like, let's do a video. I'm like, I don't have any money. Like, we can't do a production. He's like, bro, just like get in your underwear and wild out. Like, just do what you do. And I'm like, all right. And we did it. And like, we literally spent nothing on the video. And like, it's like one of my favorite projects and like a lot of people's favorite project.
Yeah, for like your OG work, it's definitely like one of my favorite songs. I put it on the playlist a couple times.
Oh, sick. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that was fun, man. I mean, bro, I feel like that sound, like, that's just, like, happy shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's, like, that's that kind of stuff that I want to listen to. Because I want to be happy,
Yeah, that's what I like mainly about your music, man. It's like feel-good music, and it also has commercial appeal, but it doesn't come off as, like, unauthentic or like, corny. You know what I mean? Like the song Glad. It's like sing-songy. You can sing along to it. I could see it in like a Disney movie or something like that. Yeah. But like in a good way, like not a commercialized way, And it's positive. You always have like a positive message as well.
Yeah, man. I think that like, thank you for recognizing that. That one like is one of those that like is right there. Like could be super corny, like real quick.
Yeah,
like,
but you didn't do it.
It somehow isn't, and that's really like. I don't know, man. Like it's like me channeling something. Yeah. It's like when I'm not like, okay. It's like what it happens when I'm not writing. Okay, I want to make it, right? What's make it? I want to be big, successful, make money, be famous. I do, right?
Yeah. Who doesn't, right?
but like if I make, sometimes like I can be afraid of that not happening. And then it's like, oh, I need to do something to make sure this happens. And then when I operate from that place, like I do not make good music. Yeah. And it's
because it's like you're forcing yourself to make this sound that doesn't even like kind of fit your vibe, you know?
Yeah. So like, for every song like Glad, they kind of just dope and just worked out, or Fuck College, like, bro, I probably got like 2 or 3 that I just like, all right, I'm gonna do something like this because this sound will make me blow up, right? And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, I spent like a bag on it, like I wanted it to work, and it should work, like all the pieces are there, but it just doesn't have whatever it is, you know?
Mm-hmm. So when you moved over to St. Pete, how did that change up your style, like sonically, or what you were rapping about, or did you kind of just like keep doing what you're doing but at like a more elevated level?
Yo, that's a good question, man. I will say that like I felt like there have been times in LA where I got caught up in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm hanging out with like, you know, people who might be successful in the record industry, and we're having conversations, kind of what we were just talking about, like what my sound should be like.
Yeah. You
know, and trying like forcing stuff, and I would like, what happened and I was just at a place when I moved here where I was just like, I just wanted to get back to having fun, man, and doing the shit because I fucking love it and it makes me so happy, not because like, you know, the other thing, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think that more than any kind of like sound, I was just like, I was in LA and I did like, I was doing that and I felt like that ugliness, you know?
Of like that LA, like kind of hip hop scene. Yeah, I could see that, man.
Yeah, and I let it in, and it made me feel ugly. I like totally lost my love for this shit, you know. And then I'm just like, so coming back here, I was like, I'm gonna get back to like the juice.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Because life's short, man. Like it's flying right now for me, and it's like, man, like it's not about the result. Whether I'm this big or whatever, how many plays I get, it's about the journey and doing it with people you like.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And doing something you're proud of.
Making dope merch that goes along with everything.
Yeah, man, and doing it like, bro, I don't make money on this shit. You know, it's like, but it's like people dig it, and it's just like, it's nice to like connect with people. You know?
Yeah. And then people will see it and be like, oh shit, what's that? And it's like, yo, that's my homie Dephree. He's a really dope rapper. Check him out.
Yeah, dude. It like brings the stuff. Art brings people together, you know, and it's just cool, man. And that's like another thing that I feel like I've been good about is like taking care of my relationships.
Oh yeah.
You know, because nobody can do this alone. You know what I mean? And like, we got to take care of each other. Like, I want, you know, golden rule type shit. So that's something like more than anything I'm proud of is the way like I treat people through this shit.
Hell yeah, bro. You're always like performing, whether it's at like an NLB event or at a Slug Sound event or the Drive Way concerts. Like you're hitting everybody's events, bro. You know what I mean?
And I try to give it my all too. I played at Cocktail.
Oh, word, hell yeah.
Like on Wednesday, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the gay bar on Central. It was wild, bro. That was a good time. That was like, honestly, like one of the littest. It was like 1 a.m. on a Wednesday night. It was like lit as fuck.
In downtown St. Pete, just like wilding.
Wilding, bro. Hell yeah.
So when you first moved here, what was one of the first songs that you made? Was it Peace and Love or?
Oh shit, no. Okay, so Peace and Love actually came. All right, so I have this whole album I did that I haven't released yet.
Oh shit! When's that dropping?
Bro, hopefully this year, maybe the end of this year, maybe like January-ish.
Okay.
Right. So this dude named Volley Contra produced it. Volley is just he. That was one of those level ups I was talking about. My homie Jamie, rest in peace, was like, "Hey, get with Volley, bro. Like this dude's special, right?" Volley has a company with Young Guru, who's Jay-Z's sound engineer. So he's like with that camp.
Is he from Chicago?
I think he's from New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Because there's another like Volley or Valley that is from Chicago.
Yeah. anyways, so Volley, but dude's sick. He produced my album. It's sick, mostly because of him. He like really pushed me to like not do the funny wild shit, like get super real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's coming. But Peace and Love was on that album. He's actually singing backup vocals on the album.
Oh, cool.
But like, yo, all this craziness was going on. You know what I mean? Like with the BLM and like people getting shot and the COVID and just like the crazy like racism and stuff. And so I'm like, yo, this is just like, I feel like the world needs this like right now. You know? Yeah,
it kind of like that song and the other song Red Tide that you made kind of all like came out at the right time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that video was dope too.
Which one?
The Red Tide one.
Tide, yeah. Clay Frapwell shot that.
Hell yeah, shout out to Clay.
Shout out Clay, I love you, dog. You owe me a phone call. That one, man, it was just like, bro, it was upsetting, bro. Like that whole Red Tide stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy randomly sent me the beat, and I'm just like, yo, this is fire. And I just, like, I put everything I was on hold, all my plans on hold. I'm just like, we're doing this, like, now. You know what I mean? And we, and that was, like, one of those things where it was, like we went and did this, like, protest at City Hall.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember in the video you had, like, the sign and everything.
Yeah. And, that was a crazy experience. Like, I knew nothing was really going to come from that. You know what I mean? But it was kind of like, you know what? Like, I'm going to do it anyways because it's the fucking right thing to do. And at least I'm trying.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
What I mean?
Yeah, you got a video for it out and shit. Like, it wasn't like some thrown together thing. It was like you might have done it quickly, but it still got done, like, organized and everything. Like, there was a video, there was a single, you know?
Yeah.
And it made sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy experience, man, because, like, when I went out there by City Hall, I was like, we had made this petition, and there's, like, a clip at the end where I'm, like, trying to ask this guy to sign it, and he's like, nah. I'm like, wait, why not, bro? He's like, I'm going to get some food. I'm like, where you get some food? He's like, I'm going to Taco Bell. I'm like, but you can't just, like, sign this real quick? He's like, nah, dude. I'm like, all right, enjoy your Taco Bell, bitch. And but like, yo, like everybody, like I think I was out there for like an hour. I got like 2 signatures, bro. Everybody's just like, nah.
Oh wow.
I'm just like, yo, like, what? Like,
yeah, you don't support the
You can't just like fucking, you know. It was wild, bro. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like on that note, like I've been doing some thinking about that shit, like myself. Like sometimes I use my art to like speak out about shit I care about, but like the truth is I'm like hypocritical as fuck. Like I'm not, like, yo, I'm drinking this right now. You know, instead of having like a water bottle, like you know what I'm saying, like a.
Well, you did bring water, but.
Yeah, but it's a plastic bottle. You know, I should have my Yeti. I should be, you know what I mean.
Or the box water.
Right, use my reusable shit, and I gotta step my game up, but I also try to cut myself some slack, man.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about Dad Bod. That's one of my favorite songs from you, man. Like I love that when you do that old school like hip hop, like boom bap shit. That's like where Depphree's at home at. And I love when you bring that like feeling back. You know what I mean?
Yo, tell the people the story about how that even all came about.
Oh, the Dad Bod shit? Yeah. All right. So one day Dephree hits me up like, yo, I got a couple other like influential like hip hop people in the scene like coming through. Come meet me at the studio or whatever. So like Don Rock pulls up, I pull up, Acoustics pulls up, and we're all chilling. And he plays this beat, and that's like the first part of what was gonna be a big cipher. Ended up turning into Dad Bod.
Yeah.
And we originally were gonna make it like one big song with all these people on it. We still might do something like that down the road, but that I love that even though that project didn't work out, the song still worked out, and it's like one of my favorite songs from you. And the video is funny as fuck too. Watch that shit.
Yo, absolutely. Like we had that cipher thing going, and then it didn't. For whatever reason, it just like didn't end up happening. And then I'm just like, yo, there's something fire. I just love that one, like that first line. I just thought that shit was so player. Like, rap God, got your bitch high for my dad. Like,
hell yeah,
dude,
bro.
that's just player as fuck. And like, I gotta do it. Just that kicked off the whole shit, and it was cool, bro. Like that was just fun, man. And I love Augustus in that video.
Yeah.
He's just like
his Legos and shit.
Yeah, man, but he at that he just didn't understand. He was just like, yo, this is what we do. Like he was just like, yeah, like
chilling.
This is what we do. This is what me and my dad do. It was cool, man. But Dad Bod Part 2 coming, bro.
Oh, is it like a whole new verse and everything? A whole new beat?
Nah, whole new beat, whole new everything. I got Dwight on it, Normal Network.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's singing on it.
Network.
Yeah, shout out Dwight. That was going to be fun, man. That was going to be fun.
Hell yeah, bro. So it's one of... people were anticipating this video for a while. It finally came out a couple weeks ago to coincide with the Batman release. Let's talk about that Batman joint, man. You showed the
Batman.
You showed it at Greenlight Cinema like a while ago, but
yeah,
that shit finally came out, man. I've been waiting for it as a big Batman fan.
Yo, the Bat. All right, so, bro, this one was like I sat on it for a long time.
Yeah, but it came out like right on time, man.
Yeah. So what happened? Like, cause cause I remember we were like planning to drop it last summer, and then we looked up COVID and the new Batman movies delayed, pushed back because of COVID. And that was the plan all along, drop it like with Batman in theaters. And so we're like, okay, like we just gotta sit on it. And then I totally kind of forgot about it. And then I don't know what, it was like December or something, maybe January. And it was like, I was like looking up, I just like, yo, when's the new Batman movie coming out? And it was like, I'm like, oh shit, it's in like 5 weeks. Like, we gotta like...
You gotta get on it.
I gotta get on it, man. So we just like boom, boom, boom. And then just let it ride, bro. Let it ride, man.
Hell yeah. What was that thing you were doing? It was like you're on a late night like TV set and you were dressed up in the Batman like uniform. Yeah. What was that video, bro? Tell us a little bit about it. Okay,
so I did... So my boy Whitey, who was on my song "You Know Where to Go," he's from like Central Florida, Gainesville. Hooked me up with this promoter dude, and they were going on. I did a couple of shows for this guy, and so they were going on El Show de la Noche, which is like a Spanish language cable show in Miami, and they were just like, hey, like we showed the guy your stuff. You can be on it too if you want. And I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. You
had to go there to be on it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So we like drove down to Miami, and I was like, I mean, the dude, like, I was kind of thinking it was going to be janky. I'm like, yo, I see this like a little kooky. I'm like, he's going to be some like janky ass shit. And I get there and it's like this whole big ass studio, and they got like, they shot like a bunch of different stuff there. I'm like, okay, this is for real, and it was just fun, man. Like I told dude, I'm like, he's like, all right, so you're gonna perform and then we're gonna talk, and I'm like, well, why don't we talk first? Because I gotta change my outfit and for the show, my performance. And he's like, you don't have to change your outfit. I'm just like, yeah, I do. Like, yeah, I'm gonna change. And he's like, okay. And then I came out and like all made sense to him.
In the Batman fit.
In the Batman fit, and they all rolled with it and showed me mad love, and but those the Latin community turn up, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
They're wild, bro.
So how do you approach like the merch and everything? Like I know you say you just do it for like fun and everything, but it seems like each single has like a specific merch drop with it, like the Glad crew necks.
Yeah. That
were made by Moose at the BTMVLE Studio.
First of all, Moose in the Berg.
Yeah, shout out Moose in the Berg, made by Moose.
All my shit. All my fucking shit. And he's dude, and he lets me be on some like last minute bullshit. And he's like, all right, I'll make it happen for you. And so shout out Moose, he's the realest. But yeah, man, that idea came to me because it was like, I just want to do, because I had these Dephree shirts, right? Like a while back, I got like 800 Dephree shirts made.
The like one that is like kind of like a spray paint like logo.
Yeah. And then I was like, I started like running out of those, and I'm like, I'm gonna get some more made, but I'm like, dude, why don't I do something different? Like, let's start doing like small drops for the real heads who like really fuck with my stuff, like for them, so that it can be like special. Because it's like if you don't cop it, because like I'm on like a 6-week release schedule right now, like 4 to 6 weeks. Like my next joint's coming out on 4/20.
Hell yeah.
Jimmy Iovine drops 4/20. Watch out for that.
Yeah, it's fire. I seen a sneak peek of it, man. You don't want to miss that Jimmy Iovine joint.
But it's like if you don't cop the shirt, like between now and then, like it's gone.
It's gone.
It's like forever. I mean, low key, like if I have some left, you can hit me. I'm gonna get one. But like for the general public, like nah, it's like off my website. It's gone.
Hell yeah! So hit him up fast.
That's right. And I think that's just to like make this shit special. And it's like really like I would make more money like if I didn't do that. But I do that to make it special for the people who like showed up and got one. You know what I mean? Because then it's like they're just like one of the few people with that. Shout out Nick Harley, bro. Nick Harley, this motherfucker from Indiana. This motherfucker, bro, buys all my shit.
Shout out to Nick.
He's like the realest, dude. Nick Harley, I fucking love you, man. Hell yeah. That's just about to be worth some money someday.
So how do you feel about the direction the St. Pete hip hop / like Tampa Bay hip hop scene is going in right now?
So fire. Mm-hmm. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, shit's popping off.
It's like so many people are so talented.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I started recently paying more attention to Tampa. You know.
Yeah. Tampa's going crazy, man. Shout out 813.
They going crazy. I know. I've like been speaking with a few cats from there, and trying to pull some stuff off. It hasn't happened yet, but yeah, man, it's just like very dope. I do like. I think there's like a bunch of camps, you know, and people like banding together and doing their thing, but I feel like there's an opportunity to like bring the community together in a way that like hasn't been done yet at the benefit of like everyone.
Yeah, like maybe I'm hoping Berg Day's coming soon, man. That's a golden opportunity. Last year was pretty fire, but we'll see what's going on. This year should be even bigger. I'm hyped for it.
Absolutely. I think like Bottomville is like doing a lot for that whole cause right now of just like bringing the community together, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
I do think it's on because it's, bro, like coming to this area and then just kind of like, I've been here like 2 years now. You know, it's crazy, but I've been here like 2 years, so I feel like I'm like, first of all, like, this is my home. You know?
Oh yeah, dude, you're part of the scene, man.
I'm from here.
You're one of the main people in it. So
I'm from here, man, and so like I care about my home. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I feel like, I think like because like one thing I noticed about this place is like everybody's so proud of it. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, especially if somebody's like, you're from Tampa. I was like, nah, we're from St. Pete.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but even St. Pete would be proud of like Tampa. Like, you know what I mean? But like first St. Pete, but then like Tampa.
Yeah.
You know? And like look at yourself, bro. Like you are like the shining example of that, bro. Like you're Mr. fucking St. Pete himself.
Man, you know I try, man. I'm trying to own the Rays one day, man.
Yeah, right. And I think that's why so many people fuck with you so heavy, is because of like, you're just true. You're true, man. Like you're not just like putting on, like you like are fucking diehard, bro, and it's obvious.
Yeah, man, I'm always like, people have events, like I'm usually try to be there. If I can't be there, it's because I'm working, or it's like because I just need some free time to myself, you know, between like the podcast coming back and the website. Like I've been slacking kind of on the articles lately, but that's just because everything I've been doing has been leading up to like this. So now that this is like out of my mind, it's like fair game in my like brain now, because like sometimes I'll be like focused on one thing so hard and I can't. Like, I can't really put my all into this until this is done. Yeah.
But, I mean, I see you on your stories, you're just, like, at the Rowdies game, or you're at the Bucks game, or you're at the Rays game, and, like, or you're at this show, and you're just, like, you care about this place a lot, man, and everybody here.
Hell yeah, because we're all creating such dope, like, art and shit. Like, there's no reason, like, just because we're not New York or L.A. or Miami, there's no reason, like, that shouldn't stop us from doing what we're doing. Like, we can still do what we're doing, and, like, if people fuck with it, cool. If they don't, they will eventually.
Right.
Like,
yeah, man. But that was, like, kind of the idea with the cipher, which I want to create, like, some kind of cipher to where, like, that's, like, consistently recurring and where, like, different heads come on.
Yeah, I have plans to do that. Like, something along the lines of that. I might just, like, take it upon myself to just, like, run that shit. Yeah. But I have this, like, listening sort of sessions thing I'm working on behind the scenes, where it's, like, I'll curate maybe, like, some of my favorite artists will send me, like, some unreleased shit, or, like, some shit they want. Yo, I'm dropping this soon. Like, only the people at the exclusive event will hear it. Sort of like in a listening party curated by me of, like, unreleased and soon-to-be-released songs. Yeah, it's coming soon. This got to get done first, but now we're in the fair game, you know?
Yeah, that's dope, man.
So if you got any unreleased shit, hit me up, man. Now's the time. Listening parties coming soon.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah, bro. So I seen you've been fucking around with the NFT shit lately. Let's do some NFT talk.
Some NFT talk. All right, well, I feel like, why don't you kick it off, dude?
All right. Well, what's the one project that they shouted you out and everything for, like, getting on board with them?
Yeah, so it's called Shitty Bandmates.
Shitty Bandmates. Let's talk about it.
Yo, all right, so again with the Whitey connection, and now, so all right, follow Whitey 43rd, man. He was on my You Know Where to Go. He's, like, honestly one of, like, the coolest dudes I know. Like, he's a clown in real life. Like, he's so much fun. Whitey, once again, he hooked me up with the TV show Miami.
Oh, okay.
Whitey hooked me up with Papo. So Papo is this cat, like a businessman out in Central Florida, and he bought this 10-acre property, and with a house on it, and basically anyone who holds this NFT has access to this property and house.
Oh, cool, man. That's a dope utility for that for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, say you want to shoot a music video at the house. Now you got access to it.
Through a fucking rager, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then also once a year he's having like a party where only NFT holders are invited.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man.
So that's the story with that. But like my boy the other day, like from Indiana, he's like, yo, like I've been hearing about this NFT, like you're a part of it, and I was like, oh shit, like you know about it? Like I was just like, okay, dope, like let's do it, you know? And it's cool, man. Like the reach on these things is crazy.
Yeah, like some people they like. I feel like they get too serious about NFTs. Like, to me, I kind of just look at it as, like, a game. Yeah. Like, let me get what I can. I mean, I only support, like, mainly artists that I know, like Gallardo and, like, Sebastian Coolidge and St.Pete from over in P Park in St. Pete area. Yeah. But I've picked up a couple of their pieces.
Tell me about Gallardo, because...
Oh, Gallardo, man.
How many of those do you have?
Oh, so we got 18 no PFPs. You already know. The only PFP is no PFP. And little by little, like, he announced the project, like, I'm doing 1,000 no PFPs to try to, like, it's sort of his take on the profile picture, like, bullshit that everybody just associates NFTs with, like, Bored Ape and all that shit. But these, it's like, there's no utility, or there is if you know how to do it right. Okay. But there's, like, he's not given anything. It's, like, just strictly the art, you know what I mean? So I was just like, shit. I like Gallardo. I love his art. Like, let me get these as many as I can because I know they're going to sell out. Because he dropped one project, his, like, first one that he did on OpenSea. It was 100 everyday items. And it's just, like, pictures of like everyday items like a razor or like your phone or all this stuff, and that shit sold out in 30 minutes. So I figured, all right, like this shit is gonna sell out quick because it's like a bigger project, and once more people find out about it, it's gonna like blow up potentially. And if I'm sitting on like 18 of them,
yeah,
I have the dope art. If not, like I'm sitting on something dope, you know?
Yeah.
But either way, like I just bought it for the art because he's the homie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I support him because he's from St.Pete as well. So it's all, you know what I mean? It's all St.Pete shit. But little by little, like he would drop like sections of it, and then like last week he finished the collection. Like he was over at Scott Andrew Fisher's studio over across from the factory downtown, and he was doing like live NFT, like making the pieces live in front of us. It was like some crazy shit.
That's so cool.
And then he dropped them all, and little by little, like I was following him, like, oh, this one's selling out, this one's selling out. Even like the basic ones, like his profile went from having like 800 pieces in it to having like 300 in like 2 days.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, so the project sold out now. If you missed out, like, sorry, he's got some new shit coming soon, so definitely don't sleep on that.
Yeah. That's what's up.
But yeah, man, like it's sort of just like how you use it. Like I'm gonna use some of them for like merch that I have. I have that Clockwork Orange one. That's my profile picture right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting that turned into a rug. Shout out Ruggamarole for the rug coming soon.
That's cool.
And yeah, just some of them I'm just holding. Like I have digital galleries and shit that they're in, but I don't know. I look at it as like a game, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's like what skin does your character have?
Yeah,
basically.
That's cool, dude.
There's some other dope ones like Heart Projects is really cool. All the holders like fund. They just shot a music video that was shot by holders, edited, directed, and everything by like holders of the Heart Project thing.
Yeah.
And they have big like heart parties, and the only way you can go is if you have it. Those are like examples of ones that aren't like crazy money to get invested in.
Yeah.
But you can still get used to the space. Like that's what I liked about Gallardo's work is like it was a lot of people's like first NFTs.
Yeah. And
you only have to invest like when the gas fee isn't like crazy, like $30-$40, like just to get into the space.
Right.
Because then it's like a whole new world. Like I feel like all the bullshit projects kind of like cloud people's idea of what the full potential of like that of like Web3 could be, you know?
Yeah.
Like even you as an artist, you could have like, yo, I'm gonna have a listening party, and the only way you can get in is if you buy this NFT ticket, and that's like part of the experience.
Yeah.
There's ways to do it.
Yeah, I'm really interested.
I wouldn't recommend everybody go and do like, yo, I'm gonna do my 1,000.
Right.
Here's my 1,000 generated images, and like here you go. Like that ain't the way to do it. But if you can find a way to tap in with like what you're already doing into it, like it's gonna work out for you and your fans.
Yeah, I'd love to. I definitely will at some point. Just like figure out the right way to do it.
Yeah.
It's cool being in the space. My buddy. So I was down with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I like just got down with COVID. My buddy Sam hit me up. This dude like literally, he like doesn't work. He just makes money on crypto and NFTs. Like he's one of those cats. Like plugged into all the blog, like the Reddits and the Twitter and shit. And he was like, "Yo, there's a new marketplace opening up on like this currency Tezos."
Yeah, that's what Gallardo might drop his next shit on is either Solana, he said, or Tezos. So
yeah.
I'll let you know. Dope.
Yeah, so I'm on like, so I jumped, and I was like, because he'd been telling me to get into the NFTs forever, and I'm like, dude, I'm like busy and shit. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time to be fucking around. Like, and then, but all of a sudden I'm down with COVID, right?
Yeah, so you got endless time.
And as endless time, I'm like, all right, man. Like, and he walked me through setting up my wallet and, you know, air gap and all this shit, right? And so then he's like, yeah, there's just like there's this new marketplace, and there's gonna be a bunch of, it's like for this weekend they're like giving away all these NFTs, like these dope artists. So like, he sent me a bunch, so I have like 500.
Oh, he airdropped you?
Yeah, and I got like 500, and like some of them are worth like worth like $100, but I got them like for free. You know?
It's a quick come up. Like some people they're reselling their no PFPs for like $125, but you only paid 25, so that's like
right.
a nice little flip. And then there's some people that are selling them for like 1 ETH.
Right.
So that's you paid 25, you just made like 3 racks.
Right.
Off a picture, off of art, you know.
It's just cool. It's just cool to be like a part of. I think like I'm just generally trying to push myself. Like once my buddy walked me through it. Like, I was just lazy. I'm like, yo, this is confusing, and and so I don't want to mess with it, because I don't know it, you know? And, once I learned about how dope it was, I'm like, I felt kind of stupid, and I just, in general, I don't want to be like that dude who's just, like, late to the party, like.
Yeah, you
know what I mean?
You definitely don't want to be late on this shit, man.
Yeah, man, so it's exciting, dude. What about you? You gonna drop any NFTs?
Yeah, I'll probably do one, like, a limited series of something. Like, I haven't, that's, like, down the road shit, but I have, like, ideas. Like, if you're a holder, you can come to all my events for, like, free, or come on the podcast maybe, like, whenever. It just, I'll have set up rules and stuff. Yeah. I try to do a Patreon, sort of, but I feel like maybe that would be a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
Or maybe I could do both. You never know.
All right, so I had this idea just now hearing you talk. So I'm going to tell you the idea. You tell me if it's stupid or not.
All right, shoot.
So being that you go so hard for the Berg, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what if you, made NFTs which were just, like almost like cards, right? Like baseball cards, like, of, like, everybody in the scene. So, like, there's a moose, just like a picture of Moose, like a picture of Cowboy, picture of Dephree, picture of Jada, picture of Don Rock, picture of Yella and Coops, you know what I mean? And then there's like 5 of each, you know? And just like, it's like, and people like
some game shit.
Yeah, like, oh, I got that Zootaroo
NFT. Cyberjits.
I got that, yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, the one I kind of have, like, I have, like, a mock-up one of, like, a card, and it was for a thing called Cyberjits that I was going to make.
Cyberjits, that's fire.
Yeah, so we might have to combine both ideas, maybe. I like that idea.
That's
maybe
fire.
Think of a way to collab, like, with everybody to get,
where,
like, oh, you got the Don Rock one, so if you have that, she, like, somehow we work out a deal where she, like, DJs for you, or like you have a project and she does a drop on it or something, you know what I mean? Fire. I'll have to sit down with whoever gets picked to be in it, but
that's fire.
Some like exclusive, or if you have the Dephree one, you get a Dephree feature.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick. Yo, but then but you send so if there's 5 of each or something, like you send every artist gets their own shit, they each you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just in case it blows up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's still a holder in it.
Right.
Yeah,
that'd
bro.
be sick, dude. But it's endless, dude. What you can do with it, it's exciting, man.
Oh yeah, there's more everybody just gets caught up on OpenSea and Ethereum, but like you said, there's the Tezos one. There's that new ape coin they just dropped, but that's a whole another game. But yeah, crypto's cool, bro.
Yeah, I think kind of going by what we talked about before, bro. I think our St. Pete and just Tampa, say the Bay Area, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another city in the country fucking with us, dude.
Oh no, especially with Brady running shit back and everything, bro.
But the whole energy. But I'm with the city. But I'm talking about just our art and music scene.
Oh yeah, there's always an event. Sometimes 2 events in a week. In the weekend, it's yo, they're having an event. It's gonna be hard for me to be at both, but I'm gonna try.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. I feel I don't know, dude. I just feel I feel if we could get everyone together and just push that the city as a whole, everyone else would be oh damn, those fucking Tampa motherfuckers are showing out, dude.
They're doing some crazy shit.
And just let the whole country know what 737 and 813 is all about.
Yes, sir. So I got one more question for you, bro. What's one artist that you haven't collabed yet that you want to collab with? That's a local art. You can do a local one and a big one.
Yo, all right. I'm going to say Jay Brown, dude.
Oh, bro, Jay Brown.
Jay Brown,
where This man has been killing the features for the last, 2 years, bro. Even longer than that, too. But recently, He's on the Pusha Preem shit. He's on That Way with Barely Legal. He's on the new Gats and Jordan Patrick shit, like killing that. Like,
yeah,
bro, Jay Brown is that dude.
Jay Brown is that. Yeah, man, the dude's dope. And I got this beat too. So what's up, dude? Hit me. Let's get it.
Oh, well, I'll send him this shit, bro. We're going to make it happen, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So who would be your other one that you would pick, like, kind of outside the scene?
Outside
Or you can just give me another local one if you want. I don't really care.
Outside the scene, man. I'm just going to say, like, my Wyclef Jean.
Oh, that would be dope. I could see you making, like, a different type of track with him. Like, if he produced it and everything, too.
He's like my favorite. Like, he's like my favorite, bro.
Hell
like,
yeah.
He's so fucking ill, dude.
Like some Sweetest Girl shit. She used to be the sweetest girl laughing with Lil Wayne and shit. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro.
He's nasty, dude. Wyclef Jean, like, bro, I remember being on Napster, like, in 6th grade, bro, and I just, like, I thought the name was cool, so I, like, downloaded some of his shit, and I was like, what? And it, changed my life, man.
Hell yeah, bro. He's dope. All right, brother. So that was episode 9 of the Jit Camp Bonfire Podcast. You can find all of Depphree's work at Dephree Dog on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
And what's your website? Is it just like at Dephree?
I didn't pay my bills on my website, so it's down.
So just Dephree Dog on Instagram.
Yeah, that's right.
You can find all my work on jitcamp.com. Or at JitCamp727. If you want an article, hit me up. Articles are booming right now. The site's going to get revamped soon, so we got some new shit coming on the way. And that's been episode 9 of the Jit Camp Bonfire Podcast. Look out for more on jitcamp.com, where a jit can be a jit. Peace.
Where a jit can be a jit.
Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for coming through.